looks so awesome. Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay, what is your name, and tell me a little bit about your education and background.
My name is Derek Brown. I am a tried and true Atlantan. You know, that's few and far between. I was born and raised here. And I'm a graduate of the University of Georgia. I have a Bachelor's of Business Administration in Information Technology. I graduated from the fine Terry College of Business. And getting into that field, focus on information technology, was a passion of mine. I've been tinkering with technology since I was a kid, and I put together a computer when I was a child, tore another one apart, and as I advanced in my career in education, those were the things I knew I wanted to focus on. So went and got my degree, found myself out here in the world working in IT, living the dream.
What was your first job?
My first job was, interestingly enough, Six Flags. Now, you asked me my first job, not my first IT job, so I figured I'd throw that in. And just to elaborate, at Six Flags Over Georgia, wonderful place. If you haven't been, I suggest you go check it out. I worked at each and every food and beverage restaurant in the park. Now, it's interesting to go ahead and say that because I think those are my first experiences of dealing with and managing people. I got to the role of lead manager, and that meant that I was responsible for inventory, payroll, managing the cash, and dealing out the food. So that's what I did while I was in college. After college, I worked at Macy's Systems and Technology. It used to be Federated Systems Group back in the day. So I started out as a developer. I did actual code, Visual Basic, mostly COBOL. We worked on dinosaur mainframes. And I remember back then, it's amazing to think of back then, that people said that the mainframe would die. Like the dinosaurs. They're still here. Mainframe machines are all over the place. We even got things like we call visual COBOL, so you can advance mainframe technology into a client-server environment. Really, really radical stuff. Either way, I continued to do that over a number of years. I retained my knowledge as a developer and kind of evolved into a technical lead. And I was able to code and drive teams. And from there, someone had the bright idea to move me over into management and said that I had the right temperament, personality, and skill set to drive information technology teams. Became a supervisor, became a manager, worked on all kinds of projects. I've done things from automation from the ground level up to proof of concepts to business intelligence to analytics and reporting to data management, all kinds of wonderful stuff. I ended my career at Macy's Technology in the marketing space. Interestingly enough, still driving automation and quality assurance management. And from there, I took a break, forced break nonetheless, and just did some things, worked on my home, side projects, and before you knew it, one of the things that I really have impressed upon people over the years, and if you get to know me and you guys get another video from me, you'll find that I am full of all these little anecdotes. So one of my anecdotes is you build a network, you leverage a network, you create an opportunity. I would really ask you to internalize that and use that as a concept to drive your life, because you make friends, but you continue to make friends and make more friends and build relationships. One thing you'll definitely need to understand is that in technology, in business management, anything in life, it's who you know, just as much as what you know. Don't put one above the other for sure. And if you know someone and they get you a spot, you better be good at what you're doing. So I leveraged my network. Someone brought me into this wonderful organization called McKesson, and I've been bringing what I know to the table ever since.
What is your favorite thing about your job today? What do you love coming to work to do?
What I love coming to work to do is motivating, empowering people to build new product. And that's what I do for a living. I'm part of the QA team here, but more emphatically, I say that on the projects where I work, I've empowered my people to speak their mind, whether they're coding the tool or not. And I believe that every person on the team brings something to the table beyond their specific role. So that gives me a lot of energy. I get charged behind that every day. Get in the room, we talk about the problem, we each have a perspective. What we don't know, we work through. What we do know, we execute on, and we figure out how to deliver. And if people come out of the other end of that activity feeling good about what they've done, then I feel I've had a good day.
Thank you for sharing with us today.
Absolutely. I'm glad I could do it. And remember, if you need me, just reach out to me. I'm open.
Thank you.